I guess I'm just scared. Command the truth?
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience. Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the Traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. She should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well, then I'll grill some up right away.
So, notice anything, Traveler? Just like Varesha said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era. Now, you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects, so we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall...
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects. As if you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense, even a howl is better.
So, do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating. Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate! No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Veressa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
You mean that food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else. Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation? Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man! How are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple. What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh. Is it because the people are so clever?
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms? No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe...
Oh, good thinking for us, huh? Let's try and ask the other mushrooms. Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom. Hey, there are two fungi over there! Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You green caps are so wise. Just like our Sage Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores.
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more decades. Huh.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking!
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first! So, we passed the test? Well, so much for gathering our wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, When you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too. Heat really does release their flavor. Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akadal and the rest of the tribe first.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Have you ever seen... stickers on my back? Do me a...
Ready and waiting! Charge!
Look, the rainbow! Come say hi!
Attaboy! Can't catch me!
Go, Ruby!
It's nothing.
Chew on this! Ding dong! Don't believe
It's showtime! Let's roll! Bam! Let's roll! Who wants some of this? Ha! 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 Arataki numero uno ito here in the flesh. Ha ha!
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of,
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it and for collecting all this information.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. But we know you're not one to lie, Varessa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us. Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah,
Just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Oh, wait! You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
What if my desk organizer looked like a Simpsons character? To make it possible, I uploaded
how
this
did it
sketch
go?
into Tripo AI.
Did you
and
hear the
things
voice?
got crazy. Within seconds,
I know
Tripo
you never
converted my
got the
terrible doodle into a
The
detailed
Sage Lord
3D
is
model.
fun guy.
Tripo's
Said the
prepared it
heat's
into
still
perfect
not
printable
high
parts
enough.
so that you can print each part in different
Sage
color
Lord,
easily.
I'm nitpicking more like.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat. Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano. It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet? Sweat and tears, that's what. That's how it gets stronger. I think we can all learn something from that.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Verissa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me. Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatena. All right, we should keep looking. Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime? Looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Volcano kablam! Kapow! Charge! Look out below! Yeah! Hero incoming! This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see! Woo!
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up. Running late again. Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead. Kapow! Ah! It's justice o'clock! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up! Again! What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great toe-in weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful. Charge! Time to roll! Antenna! Grant me strength!
You on this? Ding dong, go, Mooney! Time to get a gemstone!
Rally! Good pull in!
Too strong! Hero incoming! Oof! Yeah!
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time. Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels.
Yeah! You had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all about.
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
bunch of stuff to use.
Great. We're almost done with the preparations on our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone?
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time. Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied this kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started.
All right.
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense. And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no, something's not right. Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but no. What are you?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like.
He does look a bit more evil.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once.
The only...
Now, don't be hasty. Cherish this opportunity. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
If we want to become strong,
Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior.
You really expect us to believe that?
Such arrogance!
You wish.
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary.
You insignificant mortal.
Look, the rainbow! So, Louie, like it or love it!
Come on, charge!
Running late again.
Kapow! Hi! Volcano kablam! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Volcano kablam!
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point. Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their content. What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now...
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree? Once you become my subjects, all you have... What do you mean? What happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan, and I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from. A trivial detail. You know what?
Yeah, if you want us to...
True. If we don't...
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want if you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail.
He ran...
Oh.
He jumped down from here! So it looks like we just need... Is something wrong, Traveler? Off?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things... Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he... And through it all, he still hasn't...
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
But why?
Alright, sounds like...
Gotta steer clear of other people. Hurry up, Brassa!
Catch me if you can! If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
Let's roll. Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this!
Watch out, Marissa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump! Hurry up!
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time!
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us. Gonna eat us. Eat us.
Ungrateful humans! At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much? My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are, so if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot! The hotter the better!
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No! A volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you...
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up.
He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less...
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah. For who knows, when we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kinda...
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
Oh? Why?
All right, then let's find this mushroom.
Hurry up, Grassa! Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to phase Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Ding dong! Go, Ruby! Coming in!
Advance!
Let's go! Heads up!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool. Hurry up, Grassa! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! We've got you this time, nasty mushroom!
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good.
Huh. It would seem you're not... Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Oh, my scheme...
What?
Although you now behold the god Bifrons! Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! You have no food in which to satiate your hunger! No means with which to... Just one word, and you... No matter. My plan... What you saw... And that's where their true power lies. Because, you see, considering my current level of power, I had no way... And you
So, you kept running...
Precisely. Then, I shall reclaim...
You have no concept of time, do you?
Nonsense! All I hear in this land is war this and war that!
Pretty sure they're talking about the...
Huh?
The Archon War. I guess I've heard about that once or twice.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
What did you say?
The traveler explained everything. The only—
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during— Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who can actually hear your voice. In other words...
You said your mushrooms need time—
I may not have, because you definitely...
Let's get out of here!
Yeah, if he was telling the truth—
Oh, no! You must be...
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms. Unholy! Get ready to feast!
It's your time to shine, Veressa.
More, please! Guess it's time to dig in!
Stop this at once! Huh?
What a great meal!
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened? Someone planted a god in Veressa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It may—
Whoa, hold on. Are you—
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was—
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Earth.
Little did he know—
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a—
I guess it's back to business as usual. Actually, Traveler? Alright, here's good. So, your encouragement gave me the courage to invest— and maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but— Oh, why's that? I never thought my appetite, but it's like you said. All it takes is a little— if I start to doubt myself in the future.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe, should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get—
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get—
Right, and it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Good idea.
Chew on this! Lash attack! Dome, Louie! Like it or love it!
Pull in!
Yes, you are.
Attaboy! Oni coming through! Cha! Yeah!
Go claw! Let's round them up! Go,
Good charge! Let's roll! Everyone on me!
Ding dong!
Can't catch me! Who wants some of this? Attaboy!
Let's hope you fight. Good fight. Good fight.
Lash attack! Dome, Louie!
Bam! Oni coming through! Ah!
Let's finish this next time. Prepare yourself!
Go claw! Look, the rainbow!
Really?
Can't catch me.
That's all! Let's do this then!
Hey, that wasn't ready.
Chew on this! Ding dong whoop!
Charge!
You are. I'm good. All right, after all.
Oh, Catherine's back! And is it that Tainari?
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they.
It's been a while, you two. So, you're the ones looking into the Sage Lord of...
Yep, you're an expert, so you must.
Of course. To those in the Amorta Darshan, his power is tied to his number of clones. So, at one point, he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones... And so, he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now,
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our.
Well, from what I've heard, he has very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my Darshan. I wanted to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the Speaker's Chamber.
Of course, you're welcome anytime. I wanted to ask though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean.
Oh, yes. There's a huge one beneath the chasm.
Zamaran?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room.
It took a long time for Zamaran to grow into this form. Luckily, Zamaran isn't a green cap mushroom, so there's no danger. And I believe its mind has been separated from the mushroom god for a very long time.
We should go see Zamaran one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a.
Friendly is right. So this one is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
With the mixing.
What a place.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the
Hesitating will do you no good. What do you need? What do you need?
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
some of this? Pull in!
Stabilize! I will have order!
Bam!
Gather!
Let's roll! It's showtime!
Stabilize! This is order!
A gift from the land beyond! Go, Ruby!
Everyone on me! Advance! Attaboy!
Order guide you! Gather!
Pull in! Let's roll! Who wants some of this? Can't catch me!
Solidify! This is order!
Advance!
Go, Ruby! Coming in hot!
Bam! Press the advantage! Charge!
I will have order! Gather!
No claw!
Pull in!
Go, Ruby!
Let's roll!
Good luck! Go, Ruby! No claw!
Advance! Bam! It's showtime!
Chew on this! Being done
Rally!
as you like!
Who wants some of this?
Good luck! Let's
Attaboy!
chew on this!
Charge! Bam! Oh, coming through! Attaboy!
Go, Ruby! Coming in hot! Chew on this! Being done!
Everyone on me! Bam! Who wants some of this?
moment, please.
Goose on the loose!
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Strike a pose! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter! Time to shine! Off to the freezer!
Let's begin.
A little amuse bouche! The pinnacle of excellence! No, my sword! Witness the power of Hua! Let my name echo in song!